Chicos, chicas, bienvenidos a la reacción del RV19 de Red Bull Racing. Qué ganas de ir a un minutito. Vamos a ver la reacción de, sobre todo, otra vez campeón Max Verstappen. Con muchas ganas. Voy a estar en directo también en Twitch, ¿vale? Cuando suba el vídeo en YouTube, estaré en directo con el juego Ragnarok. Gana de pasarme ya el juego de una puta vez. Pero bueno. Vale. Nos ponemos cómodos, disfrutaremos de esta... Uy, se me cae la webcam. Ponemos cómodos, rascamos los huevos y vamos. Que empieza en 30 segundos. 29. Con ganas de verlo, muchas ganas. Yo creo que tengo de verlo yo esto. 19, 18, ganas, muchas ganas, yo creo que... Echaba de menos la Fórmula 1 y sin Fórmula 1 me siento vacío, ¿no? Me siento bastante vacío sin Fórmula 1. Porque es una cosa que los domingos dices, hostia, ¿qué hago los domingos ahora por la tarde? Coño, la F1, joder. Una y arranca la presentación de Red Bull RB19 en New York.
Hello everyone, we are live here in New York City. Oracle Red Bull Racing is here today.
No se puede subtítulos, no. No se puede subtítulos, vale.
An up close and personal look at the RB19.
Dios, qué envidia que está ahí. ¿No entiendes mucho? No, la verdad que no entiendo mucho. Entiendo lo justo. Pero ojalá estuviera allí, tío, para verlo. Ojalá estuviera ahí para verlo. Ojalá, sinceramente, ojalá pudiera estar ahí para ver la presentación en directo. Tiene que ser una puta locura. Claro, más Verstappen, no déjame no aquí.
Mr. Sergio Perez, aka Checo. Checo is
a lot of Mexicans here, huh?
Oh no, I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of Checo fans. After the official announcement in 2022, we're finally welcoming home 8-time Grand Prix winner Daniel Ricciardo is back with Oracle Red Bull for 2023 after 4 long years away.
Hey Marty, hi everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. Let me tell you that we'll also be joined by team principal and CEO Christian Horner. We will have a first look.
No, se rumoreaba que a lo mejor Christian Horner lo iba a dejar, pero lógicamente ha conseguido en muchos años batir a Mercedes en 2021. Digo, yo iba a decir, batió a Ferrari el pasado, pero es que no lo batió. Al fin y al cabo, Ferrari se pegó ya solo un tiro en el pie, o sea que... Así que... O sea, al fin y al cabo no batió a nadie, sino directamente ellos se pegaron un tiro en el pie. Dale.
Oracle Red Bull Racing also won the Constructors' Championship in 2022, and we're the only team to have both cars start in the top 4 in every Grand Prix last season. I think we'd all agree 2022 was a fantastic year, to say the least. I want to take a moment to thank the thousands of fans around the globe who are streaming this event today. Wherever you're watching from today, you're in for quite a treat. Over the next hour, we'll take you into the world of Oracle Red Bull Racing. We'll cover where we've been, where we're going, and everything in between.
As always, a massive hello to our members of the paddock and those streaming the event online.
Vamos a verlo.
A reminder for you, all these can be found at redbullracing.com/the paddock. The paddock is Oracle Red Bull Racing fantastic.
Vale, eso es un código para que si compra cosas del paddock.
Claim rewards and enter unique competition, but much more on that later. Those Eagle Eye viewers may notice hidden paddock codes throughout the show, a way to redeem points and prize online.
One thing that's always true of the Oracle Red Bull Racing team, their willingness to take the road less traveled.
Las Vegas.
To Miami Beach, from sea to shining sea.
Es Checo y Verstappen, los dos. Los dos han hecho eso. Me tiene que ser flipante estar con una cafetería y que pase este bicho, ¿sabes? En la playa, ¿sabes? Increíble. Ah, Daniel. Eso sí, me lo cuento yo, salgo por pierna.
Without question, nobody pushes the limits quite like Oracle Red Bull. What a tremendous year once again in 2022.
Vale, 3 de Daniel Ricciardo, eso está claro. Porque el 11 de Checo y 33 de Verstappen. Pero Verstappen llevará seguramente otra vez el 1.
It's wonderful to be here in New York with all of you today. Thank all of you here in the live audience for coming out. And we'll start the day, come on out, brother, with Team Principal and CEO of Oracle Red Bull Racing, Christian Horner. Great to see you, brother. Good morning. Congratulations on the tremendous success you guys have achieved at Oracle Red Bull. We are all so excited to be here in New York. So let's start right there. What is your impression of us unveiling the car today and opening the season here in New York?
Well, look, it's incredibly special to be here. You know, in the Big Apple, in the US, in New York, it's playing.
Me acuerdo de este pavo, tío.
You know, the US is playing such
Me
a big
acuerdo
role
bastante
in
de
Formula
este.
One these days. 3 Grand Prix. You know, Las Vegas coming.
Lo joven que era cuando Vettel debutó, ¿no? Dani y Ricciardo debutaron y Vettel ganó, ¿no? Con Webber. Y ha pasado, es que de eso ha pasado ya años, ¿eh? Porque ganaron en 2014, creo que. Entonces ha estado 8 años gobernando. 7 años seguidos gobernando Mercedes hasta el último año, 2021. Fue que, sí, 8 años seguidos, todo fue Mercedes, pero el campeón de piloto lo ganó Red Bull, pero ha estado 7 años siendo la mejor. Y esto, nadie le ha quitado el trono, ¿eh? Ha estado Ferrari ahí, con Vettel unos años, estuvo intentando secarlo, pero la volvía a liar. Y es que cuando eres una empresa ganadora, ganas, ¿no? Y Red Bull y Mercedes, se puede decir, son equipos ganadores, no van a perder, no saben, la cagan 1, 2, como máximo 3 en toda la temporada, pero no la cagan de por sí. Es que Ferrari la caga 20.000 veces. Ahora vamos a ver el nuevo team manager de Ferrari, ¿no? Lo veremos si está en la altura, ¿no? Alfa Romeo la lleva muy bien, hace las cosas, pero vamos a ver si está en la altura.
Our founder and chairman Dietrich Mateschitz, and we had the opportunity to win the Constructors' Championship for the first time in 8 years. And on Sunday, Max winning that race, Checo up there on the podium as well, converted those points to and bring home that Constructors' Championship.
You noted the co-founder of Red Bull, Dietrich Mateschitz. I know you have quite a relationship with him. How do you define the emotion that you guys were experiencing there in Austin, and what is his influence?
Well, of course, he was a huge.
Ha sido el primero de todo otra vez, ¿eh?
It was his passion.
Bueno, primero ha sido Haas, que ya lo hemos visto, que ha puesto la foto y no me tocáis los huevos.
The determination, the fact that we're Mavericks, we're pushing the boundary, we're doing things differently, and then hence we're here, the only team to announce in the US, and we're getting on with and preparing for the season ahead. We're very exciting about it. We got tremendous support from Red Bull and the shareholders, and looking forward to this busy season in 2023.
I was going to ask you, what's your perspective for 2023 with Red Bull and Haas?
Está fritando todo.
Well, it's going to be an incredible season. Our rivals, for sure, haven't stood still. So, we're expecting Ferrari to be competitive, Mercedes, are going to be there. You know, there's some other teams that could well make some big progress as well. So this time of year, it's all a big unknown, and it's a question of focusing on ourselves, on doing the best that we can. And then in Bahrain, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll get to see.
Bueno, está fritando todo en Twitter.
And we'll realize, you know, have we missed something? Have we not?
Vamos a poner
we set off
contactos,
on
chicos,
this 23
contactos muy
race
pocos,
journey
pero
between,
contactos.
you know, March and November, and you know, there's going to be highs and lows along the way, I'm sure. But I think we're in a good place and looking to carry on that momentum from last year.
As we noted just a moment ago, one of the most impressive parts of 2022 was the fact that you guys started in the top 4 in every single Grand Prix during the season. Define for me what that means. Like, what is the challenge to achieve that?
Vamos.
I think consistency is incredibly important, and I think that, you know, what we achieved last year with, you know, 17 victories out of 22 races, 2 out of the 3 sprint races, you know, we hit a level that we haven't, you know, previously, and with both drivers, you know, delivering was a phenomenal performance. And I think that we're going to have to be at the top of our game this year, because, you know, the drivers, the teams that we're up against, you know, they're hugely competitive and skillful teams. So, you know, we're going to have to be at the top of our game.
Pero si sale más, supe más.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, it's been a good winter. It's been a chance to recharge the batteries, get focused on the regulation change for this year, some subtle changes, you know, with the cars for this year. But, you know, everybody's ready to go racing again.
And what can you share with us about Gran Toro 2023? I know it's a huge initiative.
Yeah, it's a big initiative. It's something that we did in Europe last year, which is basically, well, I don't think you can call it a rally, but it's a bunch of enthusiasts in very nice cars going from the UK to Austria. Last year we're doing that, are going to do that again in Europe, and we're going to do a road trip as well from, you know, in the build-up to the Vegas race from Los Angeles. So that's a great initiative. We met some great people and fans of the team on that, and the drivers are going to get involved. You know, Daniel and David Coulthard will be getting involved in that.
Really appreciate your perspective, your leadership of the program. Thank you so much, Christian. We'll see much more of you here in just a bit. Right now, folks, let's take a moment to celebrate some of the athletes from the world of Red Bull. As one of the most visible sponsors in extreme sports globally, Red Bull is an energy drink that broke the mold of what's expected from a brand.
La que nos interesa. Dani, no, ha dicho Daniel. Porque es que Red Bull no creo que es que creo que es de las mayores marcas, pues tienen muchos deportistas de élite, ¿no? De todo tipo, o sea, que es una de las mayores marcas. O sea, no solo están en la Fórmula 1, están en todos los deportes, están casi.
Please welcome Red Bull athletes Eileen Gu, Miles Chamley-Watson, Seb Powell, and Leticia Buffoni. So let's start with you, Eileen.
Esto para mí es una gilipollas.
At only 19 years old,
claro.
you're Olympic
Es una
champion,
tontería porque creo que...
professional freestyle skier. I would like to highlight some of your...
Yo creo que esto es una tontería porque yo creo que a mí que me la paga que sea muy buena esquiando, patinando, en bicicleta o equipado, o pavo, me da igual. Yo lo que quiero ver es el coche, quiero ver a Max Verstappen y a Checo Pérez.
Welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I love F1 so much, and it's really exciting to be a part of this monumental event.
Claro, a mí esto no.
Share with all these incredible athletes.
Now, tell me, Eileen, you know, Red Bull Racing just won 2 championships in a row, something pretty difficult to achieve. What's the key in your sport that
Esto no me
allows
interesa, lo sabéis que
to continue to perform at the top level?
Absolutely, I think
No
sports
me
are so
interesa
physical,
mucho, pero
right?
bueno.
But a huge part of it really is mental. And a lot of people sometimes overlook that. There's so much mental training that goes into it.
Campeona de
Learning
World
to deal with
Champion de
pressure,
de esquí,
learning to love pressure, learning to overcome it,
21-22.
and learning to be the best
Bastante bien, a
version
ver.
of yourself when the
No lo
world
que
is
sea fácil
watching.
ganar, y menos en
And I
esquí.
think that's something that Red Bull does
Yo si
so
esquivo
well,
hago la
because
avalancha,
Red Bull
¿sabes?
strikes
Me
this
voy rodando para
incredible
abajo y hago una
balance
avalancha que no
of
veas.
both symbolizing the epitome of everything that action sports are, while also
Creo que
building
esto,
this family and
vuelvo a
this
repetir que
sense of
esto a mí no
community.
me...
So we all love what we do so much. We're all the
Tendrías
best
que
in the world
sacar
at it, and somehow we're
lo
all
que nos
best
interesa a
friends with each other.
nosotros.
So that's something that's really incredible.
You talk about balance, and Please tell me, how do you balance and prioritize all the
Pero
aspects of your life? From
¿cómo
being
se
a
dice? Esperaba
professional
cosas que
athlete,
dices, joder,
a model, attending
dame algo que me
Stanford.
interese.
You seem to be equally driven in all of these activities.
I'm actually in my midterms right now.
Todo
I wrote
que
my
sí, que yo creo
philosophy
que
paper on the way over
mejor por
on the red
patrocinadores y
eye.
porque
So that's how I
no hagas tan
balance it.
rápido. Red Bull es que lo que digo,
Yeah,
Red Bull
so I think for me,
apalanca
everything
todo.
comes
O sea,
down to
Red Bull es
passion.
que
I
lo
love
apalanca
fashion
todo.
because
Es
I
que no
think
hay
it's
forma
so
de,
personal and expressive.
no hay forma de que
And it's a way
digas,
that I
no,
can
es que esto
really
no,
be
no, es que Red
myself
Bull lo apalanca
through the
todo.
way that I look.
Entonces
On
es
the
muy
other hand, I
complicado
think skiing really
de hacer, ¿no? O de hacer muchas cosas.
O
O sea, claro, es que Red Bull es una de las marcas que lo apalanca todo. O sea, claro, ahí no sé yo si es tan bueno o tan malo en ese sentido. Claro, lo apalanca todo. Tiene, claro, millones y millones de deportes. Tenemos a YouTube, un youtuber, tenemos skis, motos de agua, aviones, motos. Es que lo hace todo, tío. Es que es global.
Now, welcome to two-time world champion and 2016 Team Olympic
O sea, claro,
medalist
es
in
que es muy
fencing,
difícil.
Miles Chamberlain-Watson. Hi, how are you, Miles?
I'm doing great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
A esto también se dedica, claro, es que mira, se mete en todos los deportes que hay en el
Miles,
mundo,
tell
se
me, how
mete.
is Red Bull different from other companies that partner with athletes?
Entonces, claro,
Well, Red Bull's definitely, they were the first sponsor to ever sign me, but they definitely care.
entonces no puedes competir. Hay
You know,
muchas
they ask us
marcas,
questions,
2016, 2013.
They've been, you know, helping me build, change the sport, and they're very, you know, encouraging and always behind me.
Yo
which is
creo
something
que es
that,
Olimpiada,
as a
o sea,
partner,
sí.
I always look to have, and they're just amazing people, and it's not
O
really.
sea,
a
tener un
sponsor
patrocinador como
to
Red Bull te abre
family, so I think
muchas
everybody up
puertas, y
here,
es así.
you know, I see them around the world.
No es
It's like truly
coña,
a
¿sabes,
family,
no?
So that's how they're different in many ways.
Now, tell me, what attracted to you to F1?
I mean, as a kid growing up in London, I've always loved F1. I've always loved driving fast.
Te abre muchas puertas eso.
You know, I'm obviously heavily invested, and I just think what they do is, it's honestly incredible. And then when you get to see it up close, you really get to see that they do put their lives on the line. And I think the TV doesn't do justice. So like when you go and see a race, you really see like how mad they are, and it's really incredible to see. So, yeah.
Perfect. Now, next up fresh of X Games in Aspen is 23-year-old Seb Powell. Hi, Seb, how are you?
Lo engloba todo,
I'm doing
Red
good.
Bull.
How are you?
All good, thank you.
Ok, ¿ves?
Can you
Esto sí
describe
que...
your unique style of riding and please explain me what is the knuckle hawk?
Lo engloba todo. Red
So
Bull es una
my unique
plataforma
style of
que lo
riding
engloba
is-
todo.
It's a lot different from normal snowboarders because of pretty much how spontaneous it is. I can have an idea of what I want to do,
Red Bull lo engloba
dropping
todo.
into a jump or rail or whatever.
Es
But
así, no,
the second
no
I
hay
get
que
up
decir
to
las
it,
cosas, que
or I'm
Red Bull
about
lo
to
engloba
take
todo.
off, I
Es
get
una de las cosas
completely
que
switched
más
what I'm gonna
engloba
do,
o que
and
más
that's what
hace
makes
Red
it
Bull.
so spontaneous and unique.
And the knuckle hawk, that is?
So for knuckle hug, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like so.
Red Bull
pretty
engloba
much instead
muchas
of using the
cosas.
jump,
Es
you use
difícil
the
quitarle
landing.
eso.
So like this is
El nuevo
pretty much.
es
and-
que, es que
Do
esquí
you
o
need to
nueva, no
use
sé
my
qué más
hand
difícil. Esquí
to
o
explain
nueva.
it? Yeah.
So you got the jump here
Yeah.
usually,
Uh-huh.
but you take off right here instead, and like this gives you a little pocket of air, or not air, but like you can manipulate your body and use your board to like flip and spin in certain ways that you
No sé
can't
qué es más
do on a
difícil,
normal
es
jump
que eso es lo que te puedo
because
decir. ¿Ves? Todo,
you
mira.
don't go as high in the
Chat de
air
Red
anymore.
Bull duerme
Okay,
no
and
se
now
quiere mover
please
más
tell us about
Verstappen,
the
más o menos
sliding
inglés,
tour,
¿eh?
an event that you created
Dizzy
to
Cars,
promote
más
inclusion and aims to
Verstappen.
make the mountain more colorful.
So
Están
sliding
teniendo
tour, Red
225.000,
Bull gave
tenían
me the opportunity to
240.000.
pretty much
Está bajando rápido,
give some
está
energy
poniendo,
back to the East Coast.
durmiéndose,
This
Dizzy
is
Cars,
where snowboarding
It's
started,
Match,
so it's
Checo.
first place. A lot of
Favor,
events
ya
are, like, all over
otro
the
que pone
world,
más o menos
and, we're on the
que
West Coast.
presenta ya el coche
No, so
y
there's not
a
much
los
energy on the
pilotos,
East
las
Coast, so we
equipaciones,
pretty
cómo será el
much
coche, todos están poniendo
Go
eso.
to mountains,
Todos están diciendo eso más o menos en el chat de Red Bull. Vale, lo que veo, porque son 225.000 personas, entonces va tan rápido que cojo poco. Sí, todos están durmiendo. Es que lo que digo es que esto no es una presentación. Esto es lo fallo que tiene. No me, a mí esto no me gusta.
That I didn't know I had, which is just riding with a lot of them, a lot of people, and oh my gosh, I'm forgetting what I'm saying.
¿Sabes? Esta presentación a
They give
mí,
me
por
this
ejemplo,
niche
y a mí
of
me
pretty
sobraría.
much Inviting, it's like it welcomes people
Bastante,
to,
esto sobra bastante, chicos. Esto se sobra bastante porque no es interesante. Presentación de Red Bull. Va. Se le coge el coche, ya empezamos. Todo blanco, no creo que sea blanco. A ver. Está bien, me está gustando. Es como mi mesa. Ahora el Red Bull así. Sería la risa, Pero no hace Red Bull. Ya tenemos los nuevos colores de Red Bull. Pues dice que no son. Porque es un tío que está dibujando 4 tonterías y se cree creativo. De la mente.
How cool is that? I mean, that is cool, and I'm actually a little disappointed. I got to be honest. I thought Christian was going to show up today wearing that suit.
Yeah, it was
Why didn't you get that suit, man? You'd look fantastic in that suit. It is time now to talk about an exciting opportunity for all of you at home to get more involved with Oracle Red Bull Racing than ever before. We're launching a competition called Make Your Mark, powered by Oracle. Christian, what more can you tell us about this initiative?
Well, this is very much about getting the fans involved in the livery and the look of the car. So for the 3 US races that we have this year, for the first time ever, we're going to get the fans involved to create the livery for those 3 races. It's going to be a competition. It's a huge opportunity, and we've thought long and hard about it. But we know it's what people want to see, to be able to get involved. And this is your chance to be able to do that. So for the first race, obviously US race in May in Miami, the competition opens, I think, today. And to get involved and come up with some interesting liveries that there'll be then a panel of judges, and we'll pick out the best and most striking ones for these 3 iconic races.
How fun. I mean, what an awesome initiative to get the fans even more involved than they've ever been.
En Nueva York,
for more information on this, guys, make your mark. You can be
complicado que en la ciudad de Posic haya eso. En Las Vegas es distinto porque de la forma, no sé cómo la dan, pero Las Vegas tiene mucho más tirón, ¿no? Mucho más espacio, ¿no? Para hacer las cosas, las gradas y todo. Entonces yo creo que ahí sí que puede ser bonita, no lo sabemos hasta que llegue. Pues es de las últimas carreras de la temporada, o sea que no son de las primeras. Como Miami fue de las primeras que sacó. Y ahora tendremos que esperar casi al final de toda la temporada de este año para ver el circuito de Miami. Básicamente, antes que lleguen a ese circuito, estará el nuevo juego de F1 23. O sea, claro, antes que llegue ese circuito estará el juego ya. Ya estará el juego anunciado, ya estará el juego para pre-orden. Claro, si no me equivoco, estaba hablando que entre noviembre, entre septiembre, octubre, noviembre, creo que está por eso las fechas, no sé. Exactamente porque va antes que todo de Arabia Saudita, del último Gran Premio de Brasil, y está por ahí. Entonces estamos hablando entre, yo creo que octubre, noviembre, entonces ya estará el juego lanzado, entonces lo veremos antes en el juego que en la vida real. Sabéis que cuando se lanza el Fórmula 1, Fórmula 1 se lanza en junio, julio más tarde sale, julio más tarde. Entonces ahí donde ya sabremos cómo está todo.
And every single penny going towards Wings for Life, that's looking to find a cure for spinal cord injury and damage.
I love that it benefits Wings for Life. That is wonderful. Okay, guys, now we're going to hang out with a very special person, and we're going to welcome him back home to the world of Oracle Red Bull Racing. It's our boy, and we're happy to have him back.
Carl 33, Carl 33, 2, Daniel Ricciardo, vale. Ese piloto reserva ahora.
Please, let's give a big round of applause and welcome back 8-time Grand Prix winner and one of the friendliest drivers in the F1 grid, Daniel Ricciardo, to Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Pobrecito, mala temporada.
Daniel, you spent the first decade of your Formula 1 career with Red Bull. Now you're back as a 3rd driver. How does it feel to be back in this stage?
Feels amazing. Hello, everyone. It feels, it's like returning home, and after kind of
para mí es un piloto que sí queda para el mundial, Sí que es verdad que este pavo podría haber ganado un mundial con Red Bull. Como se fue de Red Bull ya empezó a bajar un poco del coche, ¿no? Que no estaba bastante bien. Pero McLaren no estuvo nada bien. Creo que Red Bull se está equivocando para mí en el sentido de cómo lo está haciendo. Presentación. No va al tirón, lógicamente no tienes que ir a saco, pero tampoco hacer lo que has hecho esos 20 minutos, 30 minutos de esos pavos, tío. No me interesa nada. Lo siento por ellos, a lo mejor son los mejores del mundo en ese sentido, pero yo no vengo a ver eso. Yo vengo a ver a Max Verstappen, Checo Pérez, vale, claro, te lo compro, y el coche.
Red Bull Racing winning a back-to-back World Championship in 2022 and the addition of the constructors title.
I mean, at the
Más o
time,
menos va a ser una hora, más de una hora,
definitely envious because
Estamos
I
ya
was
en 40 minutos.
competing against him last year, but it was really, honestly, really cool to see. And,
Sí que es verdad que ese pavo
the start
ahora
of the season was
seguirá
like
estando
nip
en
and tuck,
forma,
you know,
porque
with,
lógicamente tiene que
the
seguir
battle
estando en
with
forma.
Ferrari as well, and then the way
Pues
that,
acaso un día tiene que subir
Red
a
Bull
un
was able
coche,
just
¿no?
to kind
A
of
Fórmula 1,
continue
pero
to press on
sí
through
que es
the
verdad,
year
tiene que ser
and
jodido
ultimately dominate
de no tener nada.
what looked like really the second half of the season was really impressive, you know, so many
De no
members
tener
of the team
asiento, de
I
no poder
worked
conseguir
with,
un
I was
asiento.
so happy
Sí, es
for,
duro,
and,
bastante duro, porque
really
yo
cool
creo
to
que
see them back on top.
Williams
You are the
y
first
Haas
person
tenían
we
que
are
haber
seeing this year
planteado cogerse a este
in
pavo.
real, in person, wearing the new
¿Para
Castor
qué
kit,
la tenía que coger? Lógicamente no
kit
fue
that
su
you
mejor
will be
temporada
using
en
in
Fórmula 1 el año
2023.
pasado.
So please tell me
Sus dos
about
mejores temporadas con
this
McLaren,
kit. What are your
totalmente de
thoughts on
acuerdo.
these Castor kits?
Pero a lo mejor,
Maybe you can
Do you want me to
model,
model?
yeah. Ta-na-na-na-na.
a lo mejor no hacía falta eso, pero no sé.
Well, as you can see, it's very flexible, very usable, wearable. So no, it looks great. I
A lo mejor tiene muchas más
for me
cosas
as well,
que no
like
sabemos. A lo
putting
mejor está en
the Red
la
Bull
NASCAR,
uniform back on.
o en la
Obviously, it's
IndyCar,
a new Castor
o
one as well, but
ya
just,
sabe dónde está, ¿no? Pero
yeah, it's like,
es
it's
que la
it's
gente
a
que llega a
happy
Fórmula
feeling
1
for me, certainly some
quiere ganar a
strong,
Fórmula 1.
like,
Un campeonato de Fórmula 1
nostalgia and all
se le...
that.
Una de las cosas
But yeah, I
más
think we
bonitas
look good.
que haces en tu
I
vida,
did a
¿no?
workout in it this morning.
Y tienes estos
Not
coches que van a
really, we had an
300
early
por
start,
hora,
but I'll
que...
do a workout later and let you
Sí,
know how
claro.
it is.
It's
Puede
just
ser
good.
que la
You look
gente
great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel, for being here with us. It's
quiera
a
ganar,
pleasure
entonces
to
claro,
see
pero
you
el problema
back
es que a lo
with the
mejor
team.
en
And
donde
right
estás
now,
no es
let's
el mejor
take a
coche.
look at the 2023 brand shoot. True to form, Oracle Red Bull Racing got fans involved, making them one of the first people, besides Daniel, of course, that were lucky enough to wear the new Castor team wear for 2023. Our fans were also treated to a sneak peek of the new range of caps and footwear developed by the team by US-based pioneers New Era and
Tampoco sé
APL.
si es lo mejor que ha
What a
hecho
lineup. Let's check it out.
él volver a hacer
competing against the best in the world. Same goal. It's about winning.
Checo. A mí Checo, yo creo que Checo se merece estar aquí. Y el que se tiene que bajar un poco los humos de Brasil fue Verstappen, porque Verstappen es verdad que en 2021 fue ganador. Totalmente de acuerdo. Se lo mereció totalmente. Pero también hay que conocer que uno de los papeles importantes en 2021 fue Checo Pérez. Lo hizo muy bien Checo para que él fuera campeón del mundo. Así que yo creo que se merece un poco más de respeto por parte de Max Verstappen.
What do we have here? New team kit. That's exactly what you want. We're gonna be pretty fresh.
Es uno mejor, yo para mí uno de los mejores pilotos con sistemas neumáticos, Checo. Y cuando el coche estaba igualado, no era tan tan bestia de trasera, ¿no? Tan nerviosismo, tanto eso. Checo estuvo en España igualado. A partir de España ya vino a la configuración de Max Verstappen, que era un toro bravo el coche. Entonces Checo no se dio cuenta, no pudo en ese sentido. Pero a ese momento lo tenía enfilado con Verstappen. Por eso te digo, es un piloto que cuando tiene que ganar te va a ganar y es muy seguro. Pero ahora lo que estoy diciendo, Red Bull ha hecho un monstruo, ha hecho un bestia. Que Verstappen, que solo vale Verstappen, solo vale Verstappen, solo vale Verstappen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of the show are here. Say hello to two-time defending Formula One World Champion Max Verstappen, Checo Perez, and of course we welcome back Christian Horner, team principal as well. Checo, I want to start with you. Welcome to New York, man. What should it tell us that Oracle Red Bull decided to have the season launch right here in the United States of America?
Vamos a ver si vemos ya el puto coche, coño. Ya más de 40 minutos, joder.
So much in the US, the support for our team.
Llevamos 70 minutos de directo.
Everywhere we go, you know, we have already 3 races in the US, and we can see that definitely we're getting a lot of support. We're becoming the favorite team of this country, which is great. So, yeah, we're very privileged to have so much support from the US.
Max, it's one thing to win one world championship. Obviously, it's a dream. But to defend it is an entirely different challenge. Why were you and your team able to do that?
Well, I mean, of course, we did last year. But, yeah, we're just very excited to... to come here. We know, like Checo said, the US is incredibly important to us. We are going to have 3 races now this year. I think we're all very much looking forward to. And they're also very different to each other, you know. So, yeah, to be here today, and also from our side, you know, we're very optimistic again for this year. And, of course, you know, we're going to try to defend that title.
Checo, as we discussed earlier with Christian, you guys were the only team to start in the top 4 in every Grand Prix of 2020. What's the challenge of accomplishing that?
Yeah, definitely is to keep progressing. You know, the competition is getting better, and so we have to keep progressing. We have to be better than we were last year, and that's going to be really difficult. But as a team, we're giving everything. You know, it's been a very busy winter for all of us. So we're really looking forward to the start of the season.
One of your main jobs, Christian, is to try to achieve something that resembles harmony within the organization. What is the challenge when you have 2 world-class championship caliber teams battling against one another to maintain that harmony?
Well, we're very lucky. We've got two fantastic drivers, and you know, their combined efforts the last 2 years have been stunning. Obviously, you know, that first Drivers' World Championship for Max in 21, and then you know, the double championship last year, and you know, winning 17 Grand Prix between the 2 of them.
Tiene razón, no está haciendo atado. Llevamos 73 minutos directos de Red Bull
y in 8 years, and you know, these guys
tío, han parecido, pero minutos 73, 70 de directo. ¿Sabes? Vale, que salga, bueno, no propietario, pero feo, te lo compro. Un poco de presentación, un poco de hablar, te lo compro. Sácame el coche. Que la gente lo que viene a ver, a Verstappen, al coche y a Checo Pérez. No. A esos 4, no a esa gente.
Max, you don't strike me as someone who rests very much. You seem to continue to want to push and find the maximum performance within yourself. But as you have reflected on back-to-back championships, how do you define what you've achieved so far?
Yeah, of course, it's been great. When you're a little kid and you're working towards your dream, your goal, first of all, that is to try and become a Formula 1 driver. Then, of course, the next steps are about trying to win a race, you know, put the car on pole, and then eventually the big dream is, of course, to win a championship. And once I achieved that, of course, for me, like, a lot of pressure fell off my shoulders because I felt like I had achieved everything I wanted in my sporting career. But then it's all about trying to stay there, because that's probably even harder than getting there. And that's why I think last year was a very good test, you know, to see if we could do that. But also from my side, you know, I constantly try to improve myself, because nobody is perfect. And I think throughout your whole career, I think you are always improving, learning from just general life experiences. But also always things that you can do better. And that's always what I'm questioning myself, asking myself, where can I be better? And that's, of course, what I'll try to do again this year.
Best of luck. A tremendous season ahead with so much promise. What are you most looking forward to in the coming season?
Well, definitely to have a good time with the team and to improve what we've done last year. And yeah, I think if we're able to do that, then it will be a great season. You know, it's such a long year ahead that we just have to make sure we are full of energy, which we are fully recharged and ready to go for.
Vienen con mucha gana, vienen, bueno, típico.
What you've built is a championship expectation now. So how do you define success in 2023 for this program?
Well, it's a different situation for us, you know, defending those titles. We go from being the hunter to the hunted, and I think that you know, everybody in the team is so motivated and fully up for this challenge. I think, you know, having tasted that success last year, you know, some subtle regulation changes for this year. You know, everybody back in the factory is just pushing flat out, and you know, we're excited to see the car for the run for the first time. Only 3 days of testing before we go racing, and then, you know, as these guys say, it's going to be 9 months traveling around the world, you know, racing at all these different venues, and it's
Oh,
going to
el
be,
coche, ¿no?
I think, an
Vamos a
incredibly
seguir hablando
competitive
haciendo
year this year.
gilipollas.
For both of you, here in the United States, we're seeing this explosion of popularity
Escucha mejor.
in Formula One.
Es una
How do
pantalla,
you
no tiene este
describe
detrás.
the global passion
Parece que no
of
se
the F1
levante,
fan
tiene
base?
soporte, ¿no? Es un soporte, no, son las sombras.
Well, I think, you know, new ownership definitely focused more on the US as well, because we knew that we were definitely lacking there still. So they definitely have done an incredible job in boosting it in the US, and then of course also through Netflix. I guess everyone in here has Netflix, so
They're here somewhere, brother.
Yeah,
I signed my life away.
You watch a lot of Netflix, right? So, of course, having the series on Netflix helped a lot to get a bit more of an insight of everyone's racing career, because it always felt like probably F1 was quite a closed environment.
Porque para que sepa un poco, no lo entendí muy bien, pero creo que se está quejando un poco de Netflix y eso. Para que sepa, ese programa de Netflix o esa serie de Netflix es una de las más visitadas en su día de estreno que ha tenido Netflix en su gran pantalla.
The passion of the fans.
Yeah, certainly the passion of
Porque estamos hablando de que por fin la gente que le encanta la Fórmula 1, los frikis de la Fórmula 1, que soy yo, que se ve las normas, se las traducen al español para un poco aprenderse, un poco para cuando hago vídeos o cuando hago un TikTok para saber las normas y eso. Estamos hablando de que esa serie, cuando sale de estreno, tiene mucho tirón. Estamos hablando de que temporada 4, cuando Verstappen contra Hamilton, estamos hablando de que llegó en un día a millones y millones de visualizaciones y a millones y millones de suscriptores nuevos de Netflix, solo porque la gente que no estaba suscrita a Netflix, viendo esa serie desde dentro, llegó a triplicar o cuatriplicar el vídeo que tenía que tuvieran de ese programa, ¿no? Se no podemos decir nada malo de eso. No creo que... Joder, hijo de puta, el hipo de ahora, me cago en todo.
Where you wouldn't expect to see them, and you know, lighting up the streets in Chicago and Nashville is going to be a lot of fun this year.
Entonces no puedes quejarte.
Thank you so much, and I got to tell you, Christian, Daniel Ricciardo let loose in Nashville, Tennessee.
Y contrato con el equipo, claro. Tiene que ser millones que el equipo se están llevando también, porque en F tiene que pagar.
Red Bull Racing has always pushed the limits on where to go next. Let's take a look at the ultimate road trip across America from Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Vale.
Initiate car drop, Manhattan, Nevada.
Ahí está el coche, en teoría.
Thanks. They've dropped the car off in the wrong Manhattan. I need a car in New York in
Más.
36 hours. You got it, boss.
Buena presentación, esta me gusta bastante. Buena presentación de Red Bull. Más Verstappen, Checo, ponía. Las Vegas.
I can't wait to race the streets. It's going to be even better when there's no traffic ahead of you.
Creo que es una puta bugada, circuitos. Austin. Circuito de América.
Thanks, amigo.
Miami, circuito de Miami.
Checo, we need you at the launch.
Pero no creo que haya mucha diferencia al año pasado. Pero tenemos que ver nuevo suelo. Red Bull lo hace muy bien, este tipo de presentaciones, pero es verdad que lo que ha conseguido Verstappen lo han conseguido, no intentando ser mejor o es más RV19. Ves una pantalla y detrás estaba el coche, mejor dicho. Vamos a analizarlo. Pero andrá con el 1 seguramente, o sea, muy parecido al pasado. Cambia prácticamente un poco el suelo, ¿no? La entrada de aire del suelo de estar esta entrada aquí cambia un poquito. No se me ve, no se me ha visto. Aquí cambia algo, suspensión, todo igual, esto es igual. Aquí, si me deja enseñarlo. Entrada de es igual, aquí cambia, yo creo que aquí esta parte cambia. Aquí cambia un poco más durante. Tipo de suelo. Esto es igual, esto creo que no estaba.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Go over there, brother.
I'm sure it looks like a championship car.
That is a beautiful, beautiful racing
Yeah.
machine. I like the matte finish
Un
on
poco.
it. Christian, what more
También te
can you
digo
tell us about the
que estamos hablando
RB19?
que esto mejor no es el coche.
Well, obviously the regulations are very
Es la
stable,
parte de
so
fuera
it's
del
taking all
coche,
the
pero
lessons
no hay nada
from,
más.
you know, the,
Estamos hablando.
the
Muchas veces te
RB18
presentan un
was,
coche y
of course,
luego
you know, our most
a los
successful ever car.
los
There's
tests
been some subtle
y a los
aerodynamic
primeros libres
changes,
te,
that
te dan
affect all
otro
the
coche
teams,
distinto.
and
O sea,
so,
claro,
you know, harnessing and trying to
vemos ahora
optimize
una
those,
maqueta, entre
some
comillas,
of the
vacía,
challenges
¿vale?
at
No creo que esté
times
moto
are
ahí,
slightly
sinceramente,
different as well this year within
para la
the new
presentación.
regulations, but, RB19
Menos que tu
was on all
fábrica
the
no está en Nueva York.
strengths,
Entonces, claro, no creo que se lleven el
from
coche
what,
entero.
was, as I say, our most successful
La
ever
fábrica ahora mismo sigue trabajando, sigue llegando a los
What
plazos.
were your thoughts on the first
Están
time
a
that you saw
20
the
días
RB19?
exactamente ahora mismo, porque es grabado.
Okay, what are
Día
your
23 de este mes es la pretemporada oficial de
I think our
Fórmula 1 y
livery,
se darán
has
Dazón.
been
Entonces, claro,
pretty similar
están a
for a
20
couple of
días
years now, but I
de,
actually, you know, always find
del
it
coche. O sea, no creo que se
car
lleven el coche. Ah, toma,
really
tengo un coche.
shows
Llévatelo
you,
al
you
otro.
know,
No,
the
no,
Red
te
Bull
doy la
colors all over
carcasa,
the
te doy
place,
cómo
and,
queda el coche.
you know,
Y
we have
déjame
had
el
a lot of
coche aquí
success
bueno,
like
que voy a
that, so why
seguir
do we need to
trabajando.
change it up a lot? Of course, we have a few more partners on the car, a few new partners as well.
Claro, yo creo que es así, no es
Checo, what's
llevando
the
el coche
testing
y ya le va para allá
process
atrás,
for
no,
you
tío.
guys as you prepare for the season opener in Bahrain, March 3rd?
Yeah, for now it's about getting up to a good physical level before the season starts, because it's very short time that we get in the car. We're gonna be having just a day and a half each on the car before the season starts. So it's really how much you can do now and the work you do with the engineers for now, and that's the key. You know, that's the most you can do.
El coche va a batir.
Daniel, what about the sim work that you'll be doing back in the factory?
We were just talking about it actually. So I'll be there in a couple of weeks getting ready for the season, and a lot of sim work. I mean, that'll be a lot of let's say my work and my contribution, and let the boys
Tengo la
take
foto.
the track stuff, and I'll be working behind the
Y
scenes. and,
veamos. Cambia algo, yo creo que ahora viendo un poco, puede cambiar un poco la forma parte de abajo, pero no sabemos bien hasta que no veamos
lend some of my experience as well to the track and the engineers.
Max, have you done any testing in it yet? Have you done any testing at all in that yet?
Only on the simulator.
What are the differences?
Yeah, I mean, you know, coming out of last
No lo
year,
veamos
you get
bien
a
hasta que
bit
no
of a
veamos,
picture of
porque
what you want
no creo que
from
sea
the car, what you
ese
want
coche
to improve, so that's
exactamente,
what
¿no?
we try to do with this year's car. I cannot get into too many details about it, but yeah, you constantly just try to make it better.
No, puede
and that's
ser
what you're
que
working
sea otro
on.
tipo de coche,
On the simulator, you try to really,
pero claro, no sabemos bien
you know,
hasta que no lo
get the
veamos.
reference
Claro, es
between
que ese es el
the simulator
problema,
and the real
chicos, que
track.
no
You
se
try
va a
to
ver.
correlate it as well as you can.
Tenemos este día.
And yeah, that's a continuous process, but the first feelings have been really good.
Checo, now that you've seen the car, what are the thing that you expected the most for the 2023 season?
Well, once you get to see your new car, you really get excited and you really realize that the season is about to start. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's going to be a very long season, plenty of races. So for me, I think it's very important, you know, Bahrain, to get to meet the car, see how it is, and hopefully we have a very first good introduction, because that will set up to a great year.
Daniel, you've had quite a journey from the last time that you were with the Red Bull team. How are you different? How have you evolved since you left here 4 years ago?
Well, I think every year in the sport you learn
Pasando
so
esto
much.
TikTok.
And I feel like you grow up.
Razón España,
a lot
bombazo,
quicker as
tío.
well.
Bombazo no,
I mean,
nene,
I'm
lo han
still immature,
presentado.
but like in other ways, you grow up. And yeah, it's like I've gone through, you know, in that time since 2018.
Esto sí que es un
gone through
bombazo.
Some challenges, you know, certainly some things I was, you know, let's say proud of and learnt a lot from, but also, yeah, challenging times and the, you know, like character building stuff where you have to dig deep and
Acaban de
kind of
denunciar y
find
no lo he
yourself a
escuchado.
little bit. So yeah, to come back into the Red Bull family and
Red
back
Bull y
to
Ford
familiar
Mustang
ground,
Ford
it's,
a partir de
I think it's really
2026,
perfect for me
chicos.
for this season, and looking forward to you know, a different looking year for me.
Great to see you back here, man. Love your spirit so much.
Yo también
What an
chulo en todo.
unbelievable show so far. We've already covered so much. Fans designing the RB19 for all 3 U.S. races. A welcome back to our favorite Aussie, Danny Rick, and a first look at the RB19. So much excitement for the upcoming season. What more can we take?
Well, Marty, we know that 2026 will be.
Y se denuncia que Red Bull abrirá, si no estáis entendiendo, diciendo que para Estados Unidos de 3 GP de Estados Unidos. Los 3 GP hemos visto, la gente diseña su propio encuesta y lo que salga. Y Ford está con Red Bull. La gente no lo sepa, Ford está con Red Bull. Lo sepáis, estoy buscando, lo estoy haciendo todo rápido, no es que yo no puedo hacerlo, es que no te da.
That's a great experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now the president and CEO of Ford Motor Company, Jim Farley. This is huge news to round out our launch event here in New York. Here he comes, as you can see,
Ford está con
in a
Red Bull.
Red Bull themed E-Ford.
Diciendo, Red Bull estará con Ford. Increíble, muy buena.
Jim, good morning.
Morning.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Pues eso es dinero
It's fantastic. I know you all own Fords, right?
It is fantastic, and I'm gonna give you the floor to share your news. Jim, you're first.
Well, I have to say Ford is going to return to Formula One after more than 20 years. And we looked at a lot of options as good business people, and we wanted to go in the direction that was authentic to us. So we've decided to have a strategic partnership and a technical partnership with Red Bull Powertrains to enter Formula One in 2026.
Estoy buscándolo todo, buscando toda la información.
And these fantastic
buscándolo todo, no es que yo no tenga es que no tengo tiempo. No me está dando tiempo a ver la presentación y hacer todo esto.
For the Ford family around the world, we have almost 200,000 employees, and we are really excited to engage a whole new generation of customers with our electric vehicles. So it's a big deal for us. We're really excited about the sustainable direction of the sport.
2026, ya quedan 2 años. Bueno, también es entendible que queden estos años.
What are your thoughts on the partnership?
Well, look, I mean, this is tremendously exciting. It's a big moment for us, for our team, for Red Bull Powertrains as we've started on this journey for 2026 and to welcome the Ford
También es entendible que quede esos años porque la gente tiene que, Ford tienen que unir cosas y Red Bull ahora mismo es por un año seguido campeón de Fórmula 1 mundial de pilotos y el primer año otra vez de mundial de constructores. Entonces no puedes decir porque hemos conseguido los compos y no, hay que unir fuerzas. Ellos tienen que volver a meterse en la Fórmula 1 que llevan muchos años fuera, volver a entrar y a ver lo que llega a salir con eso. Puede salir o muy bien o que Red Bull acabe, pero yo creo que va a ser muy bien. Porque Honda también decían que iba a ser, yo pensaba que Honda iba a ser una puta mierda y al final ganó con Honda. O sea que no. Es increíble. Está bastante realizado. Que no es nada de otro mundo. O sea, los trenes lo tienen todo bien cogido por los huevos. Es un tío, Horner no es un tío tonto. Vamos a las cosas. Un tío que sabe lo que tiene que hacer, que sabe lo que le gusta. All of Ford's expertise and knowledge and sabe lo que hace, o sea, no.
So he's got that racing spirit. And I think with Jim and Bill behind this project, you know, we're really excited about what we can achieve.
Well, Ford's commitment to greatness
Tenemos
in racing
una
is
foto de
obvious
frente
in
del
other
coche.
forms, and it will be obvious.
Cambia.
It's great to see you, Jim.
Así vais a ver muy bien. Pero cambia la parte de entrada del aire. Esa imagen, lo malo que es una imagen, no sé si es 100%, parece 100% real, pero no sé si... No sé si será 100% real, pero bueno. Es un Ford. No es un Ford, es un Ford Mustang Edge. REDBULL Ford Power Trains.
Man, but it looked like that super van could go, brother. What was it like driving that thing?
Yeah, that was a crazy experience. I mean, it was a very cold day, but I got out there, and I have to say, 0 to 200, unbelievable. I think it was accelerating faster than a Formula 1 car, so it was incredible. Four-wheel drive, but I was still having wheel spin, so yeah, it was good. It was a very fun day as well.
Checo, you had the chance to drive the incredible Mach-E 1400 in Atlanta. How did it go?
I had a lot of fun in Road Atlanta. Actually, it was a great track, and it was really funny. And yeah, the amount of power you get through the four wheels, it was pretty impressive. And yeah, I was pretty shocked also with the amount of downforce we had. So it was a great preparation for the season.
And Max, what experience did you got with the
Estamos viendo un poco ahora más la foto, tú buscando fotos. Lo hay, chicos, hay que buscar todas las fotos. Esto es... Mejor anda con la tecla otra vez, pero no sabemos hasta que nos tiene. Sí que es verdad que los colores de Red Bull no han cambiado mucho. Eso es verdad. Los Red Bull casi nunca cambian. Pero me esperaba algo más fácil de traducir, ¿no? Un poco más, pero digamos casi una hora de directo ellos y han sido el coche al final y todo. Así que yo... Está acabando ya. Muy bonito el coche, a ver, el coche es muy bonito, a ver, es un Red Bull, me encanta el Red Bull, es así. Los coches son guapos, o sea, no es nada que no sepamos o no sabemos. Thank you for much.
And our partners, thanks you for watching.
O sea, vale, acaba el directo bastante largo, por cierto. Me ha sido bastante largo el directo. Me ha sido bastante largo el directo, sinceramente. Bastante largo me ha parecido el directo. Vamos a cambiar de pantalla, que hay que enganchar. Que arranca la consola. No sé qué ha parecido a vosotros el directo. Vamos a esta ventana. A tener que abrirse ahí la PlayStation. Los vamos al World War Ragnarok.